Hello, Detective.
Adam Pollock. You can see us.
I had you two fooled, didn't I? Always thought I could have been an actor.
But you chose murderer instead? Yeah. What did you do to me? Why can't I leave?
After a while, you learn that trapping ghosts is really very simple. I knew at least one of you detectives wouldn't be able to resist investigating the shed, and you walked right into my trap. Just a simple salt ring around most of the perimeter, and once I saw you enter, I closed the circle.
Wait, have you just been sitting here in the dark all night?
Please. You were so focused on investigating, you didn't even hear me come in.
Seriously? That's all it took?
Just regular table salt, too. Not the overpriced crap that Sharon sells.
Is that why you're trying to frame her? Because you know she's a fake?
Oh, Sharon's not a con artist. At least, not intentionally. She is in tune with the spiritual plane, but she's not aware of everything that's going on.
Then why?
Overpriced as it is, her incense does work. Maybe stronger than most, with the added scents and colors.
So you leave incense to cleanse your crime scenes? Ward off the negative karma of people you've murdered?
On the contrary, I leave incense to pay my respects.
Oh wow, we really appreciate it.
But really, it's just the perfect calling card. I went with my own Mako powder blend at first, but I wanted to give the police a bit more to work with. It's always fun watching them run around the truth like headless chickens. Although, I figured it would take several more months before they finally circled back to Sharon.
You didn't expect us to catch on so quickly. Shouldn't have chosen such a distinct incense powder then.
I'll admit, you did surprise me at the shop. I've never seen any of my victims' ghosts.
Well, our unfinished business is bringing you to justice, buddy, so you'd better believe we're gonna stick around until that happens.
There's still so much you don't know. You think you have some unfinished business?
That must be what's keeping us here, right?
Well, I suppose having a goal can keep a spark of hope alive in anyone. But no, Detective. Now that I've isolated you from everyone, no amount of unfinished business will prevent you from fading from this world.
What?
That's the secret. Only strong connections to people keep ghosts tethered to the physical world. You see, I learned this from a young age. My mother died, and her ghost was as persistent as you. But not for my sake. No. She spent every night wailing for my father to give her attention.
Look at me. Please, look at me.
I tried to help her talk to him at first, but he didn't believe me. In fact, he told me to never mention her again. So he got to move on, while I had to see how his silence devastated her. I was her tether, until the burden became too much, and I pretended I couldn't see her anymore. Didn't take long for her to fade after that.
So you had a tragic childhood. Boo-hoo. Doesn't excuse a single thing that you've done.
Please. My family isn't the reason I do what I do. They were cowards in life and in death.
Then why?
My first job was at a lumber factory. The manager made a fatal mistake operating the machinery, and my best friend died as a result. Of course, they claimed it was an accident because no one else had witnessed it happen. I was the only one who knew the truth.
Because your friend told you what happened.
Yes. He kept following me around, begging me to bring him justice. No one believed me. The company paid off his family so they wouldn't press charges, and I had to watch my friend slowly fade away. becoming more hollow as he lost hope. I should have burned the place to the ground.
That's a horrible situation.
Years later, I found someone who was just as alone as me. I loved her. For our first anniversary, I got us a table at a restaurant I knew she always wanted to try. Fancy place. I had to buy a new suit for the occasion. All that preparation, only for her to get hit by a drunk driver right outside the restaurant. They never caught the guy. The police waved it off as another tragic accident. They didn't even try. And I was once again the only one in the world who cared. She stayed with me longer than anyone else. But her constant, gentle presence was more agonizing than any vengeful ghost I'd ever been haunted by.
Listen, I know as well as you how incompetent the police are. I'm sorry you experienced such tragedy. But everyone has lost someone.
Not everyone has to be reminded constantly of their failures and regrets. Imagine seeing the woman you love every day, but never being able to hold her, wipe away her tears. After 6 months of torment, I couldn't handle it anymore. So I set a trap for her in the bedroom. Left her there while I drove out of town. I never looked back. Even then, it felt like I couldn't shake death's grip on me, no matter where I went.
Right, because you became a serial killer. After all the loss you've experienced, you turn around to inflict more loss and suffering on other people.
Everyone dies eventually. And who will remember them? Even now, the police continue to bumble around with little urgency. Me, I care. I gave them a legacy. I put as much thought into crafting crime scenes as I do my paintings.
Do you think they thank you for turning them into your twisted idea of art? That college kid you murdered would have preferred to graduate to live a full life.
That college kid? See? You don't even remember his name. Brian Caldwell. With the way he was drinking, his liver was ready to give out. His so-called friends let him walk home alone that night. They certainly didn't care if he made it.
All your victims deserved the dignity of passing away in their own time on their own terms.
You should know firsthand that not everyone gets that luxury.
Because you killed me. What do you know? I could have lived to old age with a family and a dog by my side, completely at peace. If this was really about justice, you wouldn't have killed the detectives who are actually doing good work.
I'll admit, you're right about that. But you caught me too soon. So I had to get rid of you in order to continue my work.
There it is. This is really just about you saving yourself.
If that's what you'd like to believe. But you know that I'm right, don't you?
What?
You want to be a well-respected detective, but the truth is, at the end of your life, no one would have really cared about you. I heard your relatives might not even show up for your memorial service.
Who told you that? I thought my dad...
Detective Rogers is very talkative once you get him started.
Oh, I hate that guy. And sure, my dad's flaky and I don't have a great relationship with him, but I already knew that. Oliver cares, and so does Sharon.
Oh, I'm sure Sharon will miss all the money you paid her. And Oliver, well, soon enough he'll have much more pressing issues to worry about than his departed friends. No. Only something truly tragic would get the town to remember Ned Kelly.
That's not true.
It's been nice chatting, Detective. I appreciated the thrill of the chase while it lasted.
This isn't over. Oliver and Mulligan are gonna figure out that I came here. They'll find me.
That's why I won't be giving them the opportunity. But don't worry. I'll be sure to pray for your soul.
Don't you dare hurt them.
Who's going to stop me? You? Nice try. That salt line certainly won't be broken by itself. Word of advice. Let yourself pass on quickly. It hurts more if you resist.
Stop! Pollock! Adam! Get back here! No! Oliver. Mulligan.
This isn't working, and my mind isn't clearing at all. Ned, do you want to... What's wrong, Miss Mittens? Ugh, don't tell me. Did he leave? He went back to the shed on his own, didn't he? Ugh, whatever. He'll come back as soon as he realizes how fruitless it is. Come here, cat. Don't worry about Ned. He's just sulking because he wishes his plan worked. I want to catch this guy as much as he does, but clearly we have to try some other angles. Otherwise, we'll get stuck running into the same wall over and over again. I'm sure you understand. Why am I talking to a cat? Adam Pollock is definitely hiding something. But by this point, he already knows that Oliver is onto him. So how can we get him to show his cards? We could tail him for a few days, but Roger barely believes he's a suspect anymore and Oliver can't go rogue. Usually that's where we would come in, but nothing we see or hear can be counted as evidence since we're ghosts. This is ridiculous. We're basically back to where we started. I'm going to pretend that you're agreeing with me. Maybe some fresh air would be good. Oliver shouldn't be up for a while, so he won't worry. You're in charge now. What did you expect, Mulligan? Fresh air isn't going to be refreshing because you literally don't breathe anymore. Well, at least I don't have to listen to the cat meow every 10 seconds. Oh, come on. Halloween is barely over. Right. Well, this would be an affront to Ned, if he were here. Halloween is sacred, or whatever. And why are they playing music this late at night, anyway? What's it for, the crickets? Well, I guess they're competing with that.
Bye! I love you guys!
Ugh, gross.
Oh, fried chicken for dinner was a mistake. No, Jazz. Fried chicken is never a mistake. Whoa, how'd you get yourself to look all transparent like that?
What?
Yeah, you. With the trench coat and stuff.
You can see me?
Am I not supposed to? Oh, are you a ghost? That happens sometimes. It is colder than usual in this spot.
How? But you're a stranger.
Oh, well, that's an easy fix. I'm Jazz. And your name is?
Right. I'm Detective Mulligan.
A detective. That is so cool.
Yeah, I can't shake your hand.
Sure you can. I've shaken lots of ghost hands.
No, see.
Oh, that's a bummer. Don't worry, you'll figure it out soon.
Okay. Kid, you should really walk home with your friends. It's not safe for you to be alone at night.
I'm not alone. You're here.
Yeah, but I'm a ghost. If you get into any trouble, I can't help you.
Why not? You're way more powerful as a ghost.
Sure. You're drunk. Are you even old enough to drink?
I legally cannot tell you.
Right. That confirms it.
Don't tell me you're a narc.
Don't worry, I'm not. I just think you should get better at lying.
That's true. My friends say I'm a pretty open book.
But that's besides the point. You know there's a serial killer on the loose, right?
Of course I know. My friend-in-law was the second victim.
Oh. I'm sorry.
He had the best pirate costume of the night, too. I thought he should have won the contest.
You were there that night?
Everyone was.
Do you remember if there was anyone suspicious around the party?
Not that I could tell, but everyone was dressed up, so I don't know. Wait, you don't think one of us is the incense killer, do you?
Not at all. I just wondered if maybe he snuck into the party to single out a target.
Sorry I couldn't be more helpful.
That's all right. I've hit a dead end myself. Turns out it's difficult to do detective work when you're a ghost. Maybe I'm not meant to be the one who solves this after all.
Woof. That's a big onion to unpack.
What?
You know, 'cause onions have a lot of layers.
Sure, Shrek.
Whatever. The point is, I understand how you feel.
You do?
Dude, I am a college student. I have at least one existential crisis about my life's purpose every day.
That sounds exhausting.
Tell me about it.
Have you gotten closer to figuring it out?
No, I'm serious. Tell Dr. Jazz what you're feeling.
I'm over a decade older than you.
I have great advice when I'm drunk. Promise. Come on, you wanted to make sure I get home without dying, right? Talk to me while you walk me home. My bad. It is this way.
I still don't understand how you can talk to me.
Listen, I don't make the rules. Who's to say there even are any?
I'm just struggling to make sense of all this. I thought I finally had a grasp on how everything works, and then...
You didn't expect me to be your only afterlife companion.
Well, you're not my only companion.
Wait, really? Why were you so surprised then?
My friend Oliver has been able to talk to ghosts ever since he was young, but only close family and friends.
Interesting.
How many other ghosts have you interacted with?
I'm not constantly surrounded by dead spirits, if that's what you're thinking. Just, every so often, someone will pop up who needs a listening ear. And I've got 2 working ones.
I see.
It's always super random, and they usually pass on pretty quickly afterwards.
That's similar to Oliver. I guess we really are the exception.
What do you deduce that means, detective?
Well, our initial theory was that we have some unfinished business. But it feels like the more I experience as a ghost, the less I know.
Common misconception, I bet. If everyone's stuck around because of regrets or unfinished tasks, they'd never leave.
Then why am I still here then?
How long have you been dead for?
Since the day before Halloween.
Wow, that's a record. At least in my book. Though, again, who really knows how all of this is supposed to work?
Well, between you and Oliver, evidence suggests that ghosts generally don't stick around for longer than a few hours.
Oh, this is my bus stop. Well, maybe it's different for you, 'cause you have Oliver to talk to. He's a stronger tether to this world, 'cause he's your friend.
I suppose that makes sense. There's also Ned.
Who's that?
Ned Kelly. We left the police force together and started our own private investigation business.
Wow, a lot of your friends can see ghosts.
Well, we both died together.
Ew.
Ned adapted to this ghost business much quicker. He's always been interested in the supernatural, and I always thought it was nonsense. I was proven wrong.
Can he shake people's hands?
No, he insists that we can figure it out, but we've tried so many times. Evidence suggests
Evidence. Ugh, forget evidence. You're dealing with the spirit world now. Something you didn't even know existed before.
That's why this has been so difficult for me. I can't even begin to comprehend how any of this is possible.
Sometimes you just have to accept that this is the way things are. Keep an open mind for new experiences.
You and Ned would get along well.
Where is he?
Trying to follow a lead? We thought we had a strong suspect, but unfortunately, there's so little we can do as ghosts. I told Ned that we should try and approach things from a different angle, but he decided to go off on his own. I respect Ned, and he's provided very good insight during this investigation, but I wish he would know what our limits are. We can't solve the case the same way we would if we were alive.
Is that a bad thing?
Of course. If we were still alive, we could stake out his house. If he turns out to be the killer, we'd catch him red-handed with his truck and all the evidence.
Why can't you do that now?
Can't get a warrant. The only reason we even know that he has a truck is because we can get into places as ghosts.
Exactly. Being a ghost has perks.
That still doesn't get us closer to catching the killer.
This guy's had everyone stumped for months. But you have an actual suspect now. That's way more progress than anyone's made.
But we're at a dead end again.
Just talk to Ned. Put both of your ghostly brains together. He's got the spiritual know-how, and you can ground his energy. I'm sure you could both come up with a workable solution. Starting with learning how to shake hands.
You're not going to let that go, are you?
If you never see me again after tonight, that is my one wish for you.
You're quite wise beyond your years, Jess.
Only when I've got 10 shots in my system.
Well, take care of yourself. I wouldn't want you to end up like me.
I'm in no rush, I swear. I eat my veggies and take my vitamins, mostly regularly.
Good. Being dead is not fun.
I'm sure.
But you're right. If being a ghost can allow me to solve this case, then it'll be worth it in the end.
You know, it's okay to still be sad that you're dead. I didn't mean to invalidate your feelings.
You're fine.
Seriously. Sure, being a ghost is way cooler than you think it is. But you're grieving the life that you lost at the same time. It's okay to let yourself feel that. Feel your feelings.
Ned seems to have taken it in stride, so why can't I? There's no use dwelling on it.
Ned understands what you're going through better than anyone else. Just ask him.
Maybe I will. Hey, Jess, that's your bus. Jess? Oh, shit. Jess, wake up. You're going to miss the bus. All right, well, maybe I can shake you awake. Oh, come on, kid. We gotta get you home. Oh, no.
What?
Hey, kid, what are you doing? You getting on or not? Ain't going all night here. Come on, let's go.
Yes. Give me a moment. This is very strange. Okay, Jazz, let's get you up. Whoa, steady. Wow, I can feel the alcohol in your system. How are you still so coherent? All right, one foot in front of the other.
You got change? Or a tap card? Hello? We're talking to a wall here?
Right.
Take a seat.
Whoa!
Whoa.
What the hell was that?
How'd I get on the bus?
I think I possessed you. You fell asleep and I tried to wake you up. It just happened.
Whoa. You can do that?
I didn't know until just now.
Sick.
I'm sorry, you weren't able to consent to that.
It was an accident. I'm glad I didn't miss the bus. I should have brought a jacket. You're cold.
Me?
Yeah. Ever gotten a random chill before? That was probably a ghost near you.
Oh, sorry. I'll stand further away.
No, you're all good.
Hey, Jess?
Ooh, this is my stop. Good night, bus.
Thanks. Crazy kids.
My dorm's blocked this way.
Great. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, not as tired. You definitely gave me a shock.
Sorry.
It's okay, really. I learned something new tonight. It's kind of cool, honestly. Do you think you could do it again?
I don't want to do it again. That felt horrible.
Yeah, but think of how it'd be so useful for solving the case.
Let's hope it doesn't have to come to that.
Here we are. Thanks for walking me home.
Of course.
You were gonna say something earlier on the bus, right? What was it?
Oh, it was nothing. Just thank you for talking with me.
That's what I do best. I hope you catch that incense killer guy. If anyone can do it, it's you and Ned.
I'll make sure to talk to him about everything. He's probably back at Oliver's place by now.
Good.
Chaz, there you are. I was worried.
Gabe! Why are you awake?
You weren't answering your phone.
Oh, you do care.
Who are you even talking to out here?
My new friend.
Okay, let's get you to bed.
Bye, Mulligan! Show that murderer who's boss!
Shh, you're gonna wake up our neighbors.
Wow. I should get back. Huh. The door is wide open. This doesn't feel right. Ned? Are you back? Oliver? Wait. What if someone broke in and they're waiting for me? But I'm a ghost. Right. It's fine. Ned? Oliver? What if the cat got out? I wish I had backup. Oliver! Oh, shit. What happened here? Lamp knocked over, blankets on the ground. Clear signs of a struggle.
Mulligan!
Oliver!
Help!
Oliver!
Help me!
The bathtub!
Over here! Mulligan! Help!
A radio.
Help me! He's hit!
That was creepy. Ned! If this is your idea of a prank! Why are there heat lamps? Damn, it's getting hot in here. What is happening? I can't move. Oliver? Ned? I need to get out of here. Temperature. Just said ghost. Cold. Oh, shit. This is very bad.
Ghost Inspectors was written and directed by Victoria Cheng. Produced by Victoria Cheng and Gino Jang. Episode 5 featured the following performances.
Vanessa Benoit as Mulligan.
Matias Herrera as Ned.
Garret Michael as Oliver.
Sam Trout as Adam.
Victoria Cheng as Jazz.
Michael Dean Wilkins as Gabe.
Joe Cliff Thompson as bus driver.
Original score by Robert Mai. Music assistance by Evan Tamani. Editing and sound design by Gino Jang. Recording engineer Michael Keane. Associate producer Wayland Productions. For a full list of cast and crew, or if you want to follow us for updates on all our shows, you can find us on Tumblr and Instagram at Mouse Knight Studios. This production would not have been possible without the amazing support of all our Indiegogo backers. In this episode, we want to give a shout out to Zach Seffern, Kat Shoop, Alex Cheng, and Chi-Ung and Ka-Shan Yuan. Thank you for listening to Ghost Inspectors. Until next time, a wise college student once said, "Go, get fried chicken, right now. It's never a mistake."